Okay, this is not my first intro because the first one I did, as soon as I started recording, I yawned, then swore because I swore, then thought to myself, YouTube have got a new thingy at the moment where if you swear a lot in the first, I think it's like 30 seconds, like a minute, or like a minute 30 seconds, something like that. Your video gets like not put down or like demonetized. You know what I mean? Like I don't even get monetized at the moment. I mean like it doesn't get pushed up there. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the term is. But anyway. Oh, you want to again? Don't swear. Okay, good. I didn't swear that time at least. Win-win. So we are on episode 10 of Vinland Saga at the moment. I loved last episode. I really enjoyed last episode. Like, I think I was, maybe it wasn't this. Maybe it was the One Piece episode I was watching. Maybe the One Piece episode I was watching. I was about to say, because I think at the start of last episode I was a bit bored and then it got better. But I don't think that was the case with last episode. I think I enjoyed it as a whole last episode. I don't think there was anything that I disliked about it. So, yeah. Not really got much to say. Last episode was great, but I don't really have much to comment on it yet because I don't really know what exactly was real and what wasn't real. As in, what was going on inside Thorfinn's head is like a dream and like had some real aspects to it, but in a whole was still a dream. Or if like when he was in that kind of dream space or like that kind of like not, you know, the normal world they're in. Like was the Valhalla he saw real? Was the Vinland he saw real? Which I don't think it was. Less so much the Valhalla. The Valhalla obviously was very different to the one you hear about in like when you're being told about like Valhalla as like a thing. But don't yawn again. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I swear I'm not tired before I do these videos. Then I sit down and start to relax to do one of these recordings, and then I suddenly start going. Okay, that was actually a fake yawn that turned into a very real one very quickly. So yeah, whatever I was saying, I said I don't think the dreams are real. Or what he was seeing was real, or like even like a different world, realm, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it was, mainly because of the way Thorfinn's father reacted. Thor's reacted to him killing people, or killing the people that killed him. I say that because I feel like knowing his character from what we've seen, which is not lots, but we've seen that he changed as a character. He was not always this kind of like stoic, peaceful, true warrior type of guy. He was a bit of a dick in the past. We got to see that when is it Helga? Some eyelash come out. I think it's Helga, unless that's their mum's name. When the oldest daughter of Thor's was born. I say that like there's more than one daughter. There's not. Anyway, I'll shut up. So yeah, that was the reason why I didn't think it was real. But I really like the ideas of it though. Let me just plug my phone in. I really like the ideas of what it was showing, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear me as well here. Let's see what the audio picks looks like. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it, mainly because of the kind of vibe it gave to Valhalla. Instead of it being like this peaceful heaven-like place for warriors who fought and then, you know, obviously died. To me, it seemed a lot more like a place of just like continuous fighting. So like if you are a warrior and you die fighting, you then get to go to this next place where you can carry on fighting forever. Which kind of makes more sense, to be honest, than, you know, the whole, oh, it's a super peaceful place. But anyway, let's get straight into this episode because I've already spoke enough. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, nope, there we don't go. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, at least now it's making sense. Okay, so we'll come back here. It's making sense now, at least, because a second ago it was saying that it couldn't hear it wasn't recording any audio from my headphones, and it was recording it from the computer speakers, which made no sense because I've got the headphones connected and there's nothing coming out of the computer speakers. So, I mean, make it make sense, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, we're here starting Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 10. Horrible start. Not sure how the intro is going to go altogether. It might be spliced up. I got a little bit annoyed. A little heaving and jeebing, a little swearing here and there. Hopefully most of that's cut out, if not all, because it was just annoying. A few technical difficulties. Other than that, let's get straight into it and let's actually get a good reaction going, shall we? 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Peace at last. I like how all the Vinland Saga episodes start anyway. They're always really peaceful, so it's kind of hard to be like annoyed or angry when you're looking at some of these scenes. I don't know if Thorfinn's looking bigger or if it's just that they're only showing us more and more of like him, like his physical appearance, like as we go. But he's ripped, like shredded. For 2, he's got so many scars, so many, more than I think we even saw him like receive like in the start to end of last season. Not to knock Einar dwarfs Thorfinn, but I don't know if that would really cross over to necessarily physical strength. I mean, he's bigger and he looks just as muscular, so I just don't see why not. I worry about Thorfinn becoming happy only because it is letting in one emotion, which I believe will then let in all of his emotions, which I worry about, because if you let in happiness, anger can also seep in, especially through those roots of happiness. If that gets destroyed, there's nothing left to replace it other than anger, so for the most part. But yeah, I've been doing work. Still love Pater. Pater. I don't know how to say his name. I feel like I'm saying it in a weird way because I'm like English versus Japanese. The way they're saying it makes it sound way better. But Pater, chef's kiss, great character. I feel like there might be more to him that we don't know about yet, but I could be just way off on that. And this is just, he's a clear-cut, good old character. Nothing more, nothing less. I wonder if Thorfinn knows about what's going on between that girl and the master. I haven't already forgot her name from just seeing it. I just don't want to mispronounce it. Yeah, the Thorfinn does have a family to go back to. They're somewhere, don't know where. I'd be interested to see where his sister ends up, because she was quite tough and quite not necessarily masculine in a sense, but she seemed very stoic is the word I would use, and I feel like she could quite easily go down the wrong path, having her father and brother leave. The father dies, the brother doesn't come back, the mother then dies alone with just her looking after her. I could see her holding some resentment towards Thorfinn. Not knowing, every detail of what happened, I could see that. I'd like to see Thorfinn become a true warrior and try and achieve that goal, as in achieve. I think I just moved the whole bed, which moved the camera a little bit. So, let's try and shift it in. I don't know if I just moved the sofa or the bed or what, but I'll leave it where it is for now. And I'll shuffle over a little bit just in case I'm messing up with where the camera's supposed to be. But yeah, I forgot what I was just saying because I was moving the bed. Oh yeah, I'd like Thorfinn to become a true warrior. So get back to. I have to admit, I just enjoy Thorfinn fighting. It sounds bad, but I'm a mixed martial artist myself. I train MMA and Muay Thai, so fighting to the point where it's not an aggressive thing or a violent thing, but a artistic thing, I enjoy to the utmost degree. So, wait, he didn't just give them their freedom, did he? Where's he going? Okay, I'm sorry, but I missed what he said, and I'm not going back because it makes it fucking horrible to sort out the recordings and stuff. So I think I missed him saying that they'd finished their job and that they're now free. But if he's going to visit some king or something, I've got a very strong feeling. What is this guy wearing? His whole appearance looked goofy as fish. I was going to say the F word then, but I don't know. I held my tongue for some reason. I never do that, so I don't know why I did just then. That's for your sake. So anyone who doesn't like swearing, you're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, you. No, none of them. You. Okay, enough. But yeah, no, I see these going one way and one way only. They've, as far as I'm aware, they've just achieved their freedom of what benefits is there for the worker that which he labours. I have seen the task which God has given the sons of mankind, with which he has also set eternity in their heart, without the possibility that mankind will find out the work which God has done from the beginning even to the end. Elescates 3:9-11. Some religious quote there. I didn't get a chance to read all of it, so I don't even know what it meant. I can't even remember any of what I said. It's always written in such a weird way that I forget it almost instantly. I'll read it and then I'll be like, I don't know what that meant. Who's this? Your Majesty? Oh, damn. That's Canute. Jesus Christ. Bro's neck and chin is defined now. The short hair look on him, I've seen pictures of this on YouTube and stuff as people's what's it called? The thing everyone uses to clickbait people with. You know what I'm talking about. The thing. I don't know. You know what I mean. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. Nevertheless. But, yeah, so. But yeah, Canute looks pretty badass with the short hair. I just realised that scar on his face, is that the one from Thorfinn? And I'd be very interested to see how he would deal with someone like Thorfinn now, especially if they still had an issue with him. Like, as in, how he now would deal with the Thorfinn that sliced his face during what happened with Askeladd. Because I feel like he's a lot more cold now, so I feel like he'd be less forgiving. See, I thought King Harold and Canute were going to be having a war. I didn't realise it was Canute versus some random dude in England that he's no longer even fighting now. I was kind of expecting to see a war this season, so the fact that we're just kind of seeing Thorfinn have these easy battle after easy battle is very interesting. I have to keep an eye on this as well, because I've only got 10 minutes left before I need to restart the recording. Damn, young Canute is so cute. Look at him. Damn, this guy doesn't seem like a bad guy, his older brother. At least from this 10-second clip you've seen at the very start. Bro, like... seeing, like, characters' development into, like, a really badass character is very cool sometimes. But it's also kind of sad. Because you realise they're no longer that innocent being that they were at the start. The only way they become this kind of like cool, badass character is by I don't know. It's a weird vibe. You feel happy about it, but at the same time you realise they could have just become an adult and been a completely different one, and it would have been just as okay. So yeah. I'm still feeling like there's going to be some kind of war between Canute and someone. I just don't know who yet. Oh. That kind of just seemed to hit Thorfinn. Asta. Everyone's watched Black Clover. It's a little shout out there. I don't think it is, but you know. Asta doesn't really seem like a very Viking name. Maybe it does a little bit actually. Yeah. Weird that suddenly affected Canute then. I wonder if it still affects him so. It's a very weird map. That is not where Denmark lies. The relationship is good. I still remember them saying that they were going to have a war last season. Maybe I'm really just mixing up Harold and this and whatever the other king's of England's name was. Harold had no heirs, which means Canute is therefore likely to become Brother Canute. Why does her face look so recognisable as well? Jesus. He does not just look like a slightly older brother, he looks withered. Brother Harold, Brother Canute, do they have a sister we just haven't known about this entire time? Am I supposed to remember her? I don't know. Seems very odd that all of Canute's kind of enemies are just like dying by like oh wow, Denmark is yours. Just straight up like that, yeah? Don't smile. Please don't smile. Oh no. Okay, I like that. Damn, I'm guessing this is like Thorfinn's own kind of head talking back to him, because this clearly is his father, not his brother, talking to him right now, and that's obviously not real. So this is happening in Canute's head. But Jesus Christ, Canute really poisoned his brother? Exactly, they could have ruled together. Why did he have to... Yeah, this is not for peace. Yeah, this is what, like, his father was talking about. That crown. Yeah, I agree. I agree with... Yeah, Thorfinn, Canute's father. That's the curse, the crown's curse. Yep, as I was saying. See, as I was saying earlier, Canute's character development has been very good, but I worry about these things. I don't know if he actually did poison his brother. If I feel like, why would that be affecting him if he didn't do anything wrong, you know? But Jesus Christ, if he did poison his brother, that's so unnecessary. I don't get that, other than the curse of the crown. Which, if that's the case and it's a real thing and he really can't avoid it, then Canute can't stay in charge. No one can. Because they'll all just become evil. Did he actually poison him? Why would you do that, man? I don't get that. Like, they were just talking about, like, the good memories and when they were younger, that his brother supported him in his conquest of England. I get that's like, that is like in real life, that's kind of what happened back in the day. Like, one king would help his cousin become king of somewhere else, and then suddenly they'd become enemies because of like the kind of rivalry almost. But this seems odd for Canute. It doesn't seem like this is the Canute we know. Even the one who changed and became what I thought was this one. This is different. This is worrying almost. You fear being poisoned because you poison others. This really seems like it's his own mind talking to him. Is that really what he's done? I don't know why I'm like refusing to believe it. It's it's telling me that that's what's happened. They do really great with their secondary characters. They give them like a nice little bit. Okay, forgive me for this, but I luckily we missed like a few seconds of my actual reaction to this little bit here. So we're near the end of the episode already as it is, and I missed the camera stopping recording once again because what a great camera this is. I'm saying that sarcastically because it's caused me a lot of issues recently, but nevertheless, honestly, I think you caught the end of it. I was just saying that I really enjoyed these like secondary and like these side characters, because they give them like just enough personality that they're quite enjoyable. They're a difference to the story that you're seeing in front of us. But anyway, we'll jump back straight into this now. I'm loving the episode by far at the moment. Just so you know, this is really deep. So we shall continue in 3, 2, 1. No. I'm gonna have to edit out the bit in the actual footage as well. Wow, so he really did kill his brother. This is really just so he can say it's for peace because there's 2 kings and that would cause violence. But no, I don't think that's it. Is Canute really this blind to his own actions? Surely not. Don't say what I think you're going to say. Jesus. Yeah, Canute's gone. We've lost him. That's it. I cannot express my disappointment. Truly I can't. But yeah, surely if this curse is real, it would have affected Harold, him being the one that took over from his father first, before Canute. Yeah, he was not trying to poison Canute. He's not, well, as far as we're aware, he's not. He seems just like a genuinely nice, good person, with a crown or without. Which means that Canute isn't cursed. This is just Canute's path, which he's chosen himself. And I don't get how he could have. I know he went through a lot when he was around like Askeladd and all them and Thorkel and Thorfinn, but I still don't think it would have gone this way. This way seems so different from the Canute we knew last season. I really don't like him. I don't know if they're just doing this for the purpose of the story, so we have a new bad guy kind of thing, or a person to hate almost. But cannot put into words how disappointed I am in Canute. And angry, honestly. Angry. Now I want Canute to become, Thorfinn to become the same person he used to be. I want him to be that person. And I want him to hate Canute and go for Canute. That's what I want now. What a disappointment you've become. I don't know, I was expecting something different from Canute. I didn't think he was just going to become like every other king. He seemed like he had like an aura, a presence around him. That's the end of the episode. Last season, it seemed like he was going to be very different from his father. And that seemed like a really good thing in my opinion. I thought it was great. Now, obviously I don't feel that way anymore. Now I'm just frustrated as to why this has happened. Because although they say it's this curse, I don't fully believe in that, because if that was the case, Harold would have been just as bad as his father, and he wouldn't have helped Canute take over England, because he knew this is the path that would have led down, being cursed and being aware of this. I don't see that being the truth. So I'm confused by Canute's choices, and I hope they elaborate on them later this season. And I really do hope there's some good reasons for it, because that's kind of pissed me off. I can't lie. I really enjoyed Canute's story arc last season. I enjoyed the way he developed, and I thought only onwards and upwards from here for Canute. Only onwards and upwards. I might watch the next episode right now. I was going to do a Tokyo Revengers reaction now, and then maybe either another Tokyo Revengers one later, or another Vinland Saga one later. But I might just go straight into the next episode. As in, not on this video, I'll stop this one and record another one. But I might, because that was really good. Yeah. Screw it, well then I will. So yeah, reaction to that episode. Great episode. Great reveals in that episode. Great kind of opening, expanding of the story. And kind of like feeding us, the viewer, on like where the storyline could possibly go. Because so far up to in the season, I've kind of been watching and I've kind of just been like, could go that way, could go this way, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. It could just really go any way. I'm not entirely, I don't know. It could have gone like any way. We're just chilling on a farm, doing farm things, having fun. This is not that at all. I said how disappointed I am, but it's not just disappointment, it's frustration, because I expected him to be different. I didn't believe in this curse. I was like, nah, that's not a real thing. It's just Canute's dad, he was just a dick, and then he blamed the crown for it, and Canute's going to be better, or Canute's brother's going to be like his dad, and then Canute will be better. Clearly, I was drastically wrong. Canute is a carbon copy of his dad, if not worse, it seems, especially with the 2 crowns instead of 1. So yeah. I guess that's about it for this one. Sorry for all the technological issues, but other than that, great episode, I have to admit. No matter if I enjoy the way a character turns out, it is all done for a reason. If they want me to not like what this character's doing, or not like the way the character's going, they're doing it for a reason. We all know this now. Vinland Saga, still a great show. The start of this season was such a slow burn, and I said the last season one was as well, but by episodes 4 or 5 of last season, you were really starting to get into the meat of the season. Now I can feel we're getting into the meat of this season, we're getting into the juicy parts, and wow. Great job so far. I mean, can't knock them for doing a really good job, I have to admit. But yeah, we shall see where next episode goes. I've just pressed this, so okay. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be in like 2 seconds. So peace.